in markets, daily commutes through local transports such as bicycles and other areas, there is a reminder being sent to citizens to continue to adhere to the COVID-19 preventative measures. Citizens are confident that they will overcome the pandemic.
These days, the pandemic seems to be declining. This is all due to following the preventive measures in place, as well as the vaccination and cooperation of the people.
Although many believe the numbers are declining, there are still 10 sectors in lockdown, the current one expected to end on Tuesday, August 31st. Residents say they have learned a lot during the past month since they have been in lockdown. Local authorities have indicated they are continuing to monitor the implementation of COVID-19 prevention measures and that violators will be corrected and punished. The mayor of Kayonza district says the number of new infections, especially in the 4 sectors in the district, has been reduced since lockdown, which gives him hope for a return to normal life.
Today we can see that the numbers have reduced significantly. This is thanks to the people as well as working together to respect the preventive measures in place.
The Minister of State in charge of primary health care says the COVID-19 vaccine being distributed through the population is another aid in reducing the number of patients visiting doctors with severe symptoms. He also says that this will paint an even more positive picture in the next upcoming weeks.
Since the start of the mass vaccination for people 18 years and over, one can see that the number of people visiting the doctor's office has reduced significantly. For example, in Nyarugenge, there were always around 130 or more cases per day, but the number has reduced to 60. The number of total patients has also reduced, but it is still early. We have spent a while in lockdown. Other sectors have had their lockdown lifted and have returned to a certain state of normalcy. We shall also see a positive change in the next 2 weeks from following the preventive measures as well as the vaccinations. Another thing is the setup for a treatment center for the infected, and the death of the elderly is also declining.
Health experts working with the United Nations World Health Organization, WHO, in Rwanda to fight against COVID-19 and other pandemics say people should not celebrate while the number of people infected and killed during the pandemic remains high.
Being complacent is what gets us to that point. People should remain aware and realize that the fact that we had reached a number of close to 1,000 infected people per day has in itself taught us something about our behavior. It is good that the results are getting better, but if we do not remain vigilant, we will wake up to much worse incidents. Right now, we may feel that we are on the right track to eradicate the virus completely, but even when we have 0 cases, it will still not be over, because neighboring countries may still have infected people and they can infect us, returning us to how we were on the 14th of March in 2020.
Statistics from the Ministry of Health show that since the COVID-19 pandemic was first detected in Rwanda on March 14, 2020, more than 1,000 people have died of the virus. So far, about 1.5 million people have received the first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, while more than 600,000 people have received 2 doses. UMWALI JADE, RTV News.